Maureen McCormick became one of the most recognizable faces on American television when she played Marcia Brady on The Brady Bunch. The show aired from 1969 to 1974, but her name never really left the spotlight. While most people remember her as the perfect older sister with flawless hair and a picture-perfect smile, there's a lot more to her story. Over the years, she's been an actress, singer, reality TV star, and even an author. Through all the ups and downs, she's built a net worth of around $4 million by 2023. That number tells a story of persistence, smart choices, and the ability to stay relevant in a constantly changing industry. Most of Maureen's fortune came from television. The Brady Bunch was a massive hit that aired for 5 seasons with 113 episodes. It became a cultural phenomenon. But the real surprise is how much life that role had after the original show ended. Maureen kept returning to her role as Marcia Brady in spin-offs and reunion specials. Shows like The Brady Kids, The Brady Bunch, Our and A Very Brady Christmas gave her more chances to earn from the same character that made her famous. And decades later, in 2019, she appeared in A Very Brady Renovation, which brought the original cast back together for a home makeover series on HGTV. It wasn't just nostalgic, it was a ratings hit and added to her income. Her film career never reached blockbuster level, but it still played a part in her overall success. She starred in movies like Pony Express Rider and Moonshine County Express, which helped her prove she could take on more mature roles after her teenage years. Then, in 2003, she had a small part in Dickie Roberts, Former Child Star, a comedy that poked fun at the lives of former kid actors, including herself. It was a clever way to embrace her past and turn it into something new. What many people don't realize is that Maureen also tried her hand at music. During the Brady Bunch years, she recorded 4 albums with the rest of the cast, and even went on tour. It was a different kind of spotlight, but it kept her connected to fans. In 1995, she released a solo album called When You Get a Little Lonely. It didn't climb the charts, but it was another example of how she was willing to try new things and keep evolving. That kind of effort adds up over time, even if the hits aren't always huge. Another big part of her income came from reality television. Maureen joined shows like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and Dancing with the Stars, which introduced her to younger audiences who weren't even born when The Brady Bunch aired. She wasn't just playing a character anymore. She was being herself. And that honesty helped people connect with her in a new way. It also came with pretty decent paychecks, proving that fame doesn't always fade. Sometimes it just changes shape. One of the most personal and powerful things she did was write a memoir. Here's the story. Surviving Marcia Brady and Finding My True Voice became a bestseller, not just because of her name, but because she opened up about her struggles. Maureen shared her battles with addiction, depression, and the pressures of fame. It wasn't sugar-coated or polished. It was raw, real, and surprisingly relatable. The success of the book showed that her story mattered beyond the screen. Even though her early fame came fast and bright, Maureen didn't let herself fade into the background. She kept showing up, on TV, in books, on stage, proving she wasn't just a one-role wonder. Her guest spots on shows like Fantasy Island, The Love Boat, and later roles in series like Teen Angel and Passions added to her portfolio and kept her working. Each project, whether big or small, was another building block in a career that has lasted over 50 years. The thing that makes her story so interesting isn't just the fame or the money, it's how she adapted. Child stars often struggle to transition into adult roles or meaningful careers outside of acting. Maureen had those struggles too, but she didn't let them define her. Her $4 million net worth isn't just about earnings, it's a reflection of someone who refused to give up, even when the spotlight dimmed. She found ways to grow, evolve, and stay relevant. Maureen McCormick is still best known as Marcia Brady, and that's not a bad thing. That role made her famous, but it didn't trap her. Instead, she used it as a foundation to build a career that spans acting, music, reality TV, and writing. And through it all, she stayed grounded, open, and honest. Her story proves that reinvention is possible, fame doesn't have to fade, and even in the ever-changing world of entertainment, a name like Maureen McCormick can still hold weight. If you found this story interesting, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Who should we talk about next? Let us know. We're always watching.